Hello, welcome back. We are going to be drawing a person giving his or her testimonial in a court, and he or she will be the witness for this case. So we will need paper, pencil, and markers to start. First, I'm going to start with some guidelines. So in the center of the page, I'm going to draw a horizontal line, and also from the center, I'm going to draw a vertical line to make a cross on the center of the page. And then I will draw the head. The head, this time I will use a more square-ish head. So you can see the jaw and the chin is more like a square, but then the top of the head is still more round. So I made the top of the head a little bit more round. Of course, you can choose to draw your own shape for the head. The head should be quite big. As you can see, it's kind of close to the center of the page as well. And then I'm going to draw the neck with two lines underneath the chin. After that, I will draw more like a rectangle for the body. So a straight line across underneath the neck and then the body, so the two long lines downward. I didn't draw the bottom of the body yet. After that, on the guideline here underneath on the left side, I'm going to draw like a letter U shape and then drawing like a square above the guideline. That will be the arm. And then like a slanted line to the shoulder. That will be the upper arm. After that, for the hand, I like to start with a square. And then I like to draw three curves for the thumb. After that, I like to start with like a mitten. So I always start with a mitten if the fingers are like more stuck together. And then just adding three straight lines inside the mitten to create a more decent shape hand. After that, we can draw some curves individually for each finger. Onto the other side of the arm, starting from the shoulder. Remember, the shoulder is at the top of the body there. Alright, coming downward to the bottom. Now I'm going to draw the table basically. And then from the table, on the right side of the table, I'm going to draw a curve to show where the cuff ends. Then I draw another mitten. This time the mitten is facing downward. And again, with the fingers, I just draw the three lines to separate the fingers on the mitten here. And then using curve to draw the fingers. That's, I think, is the simplest way to draw hand for beginners. And then I'm going to draw a Bible here. So I'm going to draw it in an angle. I'm going to draw more like a rectangle right underneath his hand. And then almost like drawing a table, right? So drawing two vertical lines below the corners and then drawing the third one on the right side to create like a book shape or like a block basically. After the block or the book, we will draw another line underneath to show the tabletop, and then below that line there would be the front part of the table. Now it's a little bit confusing because we don't see any patterns yet, but after we color it, you will see a little bit more clearly. For the face, like I said in the beginning, we can decorate it and design your own face. Just make sure that the face is looking forward with the eyes on the center part of the head so that the eyes are not too high in the forehead. Remember, draw like a cross on the face and then have the eyes on the guideline there, on the horizontal guideline on the face to make sure the eyes are in the center part. And then we can add eyebrows and mouth. For this person, I'm not going to draw any hair. He's bald, so that's why you don't see any hair on him. And of course, for the clothes, you can design on your own clothes. He can be wearing t-shirt, but in a formal setting, since he's like giving his testimonial in a court, he should be wearing a little bit more formal. So I have him wearing like a suit with a bow tie. And after that, we will erase all the guidelines. So erasing all the guidelines. For today's drawing, I'm not going to trace it with the Sharpie. I'm just going to directly color it because I was looking at some other pictures online to show how people are drawing the witnesses in a court setting. So they usually just do some quick sketches. So I'm trying to do those kind of quick sketches. So I'm using a marker to quickly color in, fill in the space. As you can see, I'm just using markers, using the side of the markers to quickly fill in the spaces. And then for the tabletop, as I was explaining earlier, it's hard to see that it's a table, but until now, you see how that on the tabletop I use horizontal lines, while the front part of the table I use vertical lines. That way I can show the different planes on the table. I'm going to darken up the front part of the table as well, and also shade in the background. Alright, this is a simple, quick sketch. Remember, in the course setting, they don't have a lot of time to draw, so they do really quick sketches. I hope you liked today's video, and I'll see you next time.